Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. Today is like a really bad day for Pokemon community. Well, actually, not exactly. Today is the weekend, so someone got shot in the parking lot of Kroger because they are having an argument over Pokemon cards. Seriously, we're trying to shoot each other or fight each other for Pokemon. It's not like we haven't seen people elbowing and stuff in Costco before from previous video, but now they elevated to shooting. And this is not Texas. This is in Innopolis. Yeah, I don't even know what to think about it. It's just like the community is becoming more toxic. Like people basically quit their job or unemployed to start with, and just kind of like stealing people's fun in this hobby. People that has been in this hobby for so long, just kind of like questioning if they should stay in it anymore because it's just so not worth it. Is it worth your life to get shot at just to get some Pokemon from some scout? Like like is it worth it? I mean, seriously, is it worth it? It's it already not worth it when you have to line up hours in a adult diaper to get products in the first place and potentially fight with other people because they're trying to cut in front of you. And if you're basically quiet, they then you don't get your product, which happened to me before. Just saying, it happened to me before, but I stay quiet because, like, I don't know how many people cut before me. The receipt shows I'm not that number. I should get the product, but I didn't get it. So what am I gonna do? Like, whine? Fight the person before me actually got it? Like, doesn't make sense, right? So that's when I stopped lining up. And also if it's like line up for overnight, I I think 5 a.m. to for 10 a.m. opening is my max, which is the 5 hour smart. Anything more than 5 hours, like to me, is just like really, I really wanted that bad. I wanted that bad. Like I mean, I love line up for things, a lot of things in my life, but I love Pokemon. Don't get me wrong, but would I line up and give my life for Pokemon? Maybe I'm not that hardcore. And I value my job more, like a real job, because I mean, I'm not saying this phenomenon is gonna go die down quickly or whatever, but I'm just saying like, and it's not like I enjoy my job a huge like this is like my dream job. It's not that. It's a job that pay the bills. So so like I still prefer working on a job that pay the bills than quitting my job and line up for Pokemon. I guess it's perspective of people of life once you're older. And plus you get your insurance, right? Like your medical benefits and stuff, which or your 401k or whatever equivalent it is in whatever country. Well, that's if we even get it by the time when we retire, but that's a sad thought, so let's not go there. But like there are benefits of keeping on a job than venturing out and lining up as a scalper on the Pokemon line. And the shooting is just kind of like icing on the cake. Is just like absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, this is kind of and the whole thing about people putting and I already thought about it before, but just kind of like adding on the whole point that people might steal your package when it's in transit if you buy it online, or when you go to a trade show, people follow you or actually rob you at a spot at gunpoint. That would be it. That it makes this hobby kind of like not safe anymore. I mean, I told you guys I bought the previous cart $15. I still go to the police station. It's like I don't care. I don't mind going to police stations. Like I'm not doing anything wrong. I just try to protect myself. So even a $15 car, I'm going to police station and I'm going to be there earlier than the actual appointment time because I want to make sure like I'm safe. In that sense, like kind of and like pay attention to my surroundings, even though I kind of on my Pokemon Go, which is not supposed to be, but I pay attention to my surroundings. And when I'm done with that police station and get my card, do you know where I go next? Do I go home? No, hell no, I didn't go home. I go to run around town like everywhere doing my chores like grocery and mails and like post office and getting lunch, and if you want to follow me, you have to follow me the whole freaking day, man. Like literally, I'll be driving out for 8 hours, and if anyone has patience enough for a $15 card to follow me for 8 hours, by all means. So I'm not saying I'm proud of it. I'm saying that's how I roll. Like if I'm picking up something, I'm not going home right away. And make sure, like, if you go to a convention or something, if you park your car, make sure no one follows you home, and make sure no one put a tracker. Apparently they can put a tracker in your thing, in your car, to track and then rob you later, which is always my concern. And you think of it furthermore, when you buy from eBay or TCG Player or whatever freaking platform online they can buy from, maybe even Macari or something. How does it stop people that write your address, selling you the card, not keep a copy of your address and what you buy, and see if you're a high roller and rob your place? Think about that. Is it safe to buy online anymore? A lot of the sellers these days is not like me in the old days. It's like reputable old. Like I don't think Brian Japan and Samson, I forgot what his number, like in UK, I don't think they're selling anymore. They're one of the, I think Curtis is still selling. And my husband actually don't remember Curtis. I was like, you don't remember Curtis? He's like, I don't. I was like, well, we buy from Curtis a lot. He was like, I don't remember. I was like, he's still in Pokemon, like not like the other guys is like retired or not doing as much, kind of. Like I was like, he's still doing the Pokemon now. So like it's not like us, like old crew, right? Like I should say old crew, but like older crew, right? We I think his last name is Poach or something, Curtis Poach, and he has his own store. I think he's bigger business now. I think they rebranded it, but still Curtis. And they used to sell Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. And I'm talking about 2004. So I'm talking about like 20 years, 22 years ago. So like we are like old, like freaking old. And the new stores that you see that people buying from, they pop up just months, maybe a year is already old. You don't know who they are. They get your address. If they know you're a high roller, what do you think they would do with your address? Did you know them enough to give them your address? Just a thought. So I'm not saying it's not safe to do anything on Pokemon anymore. I'm just saying I'm questioning my sanity to see what is safe for Pokemon. It's sad that we can't get anything online. Maybe just in-person purchase is only the safe way, and in-person not in a convention way. Like in-person maybe in a Walmart and pay the slightly higher price tag or Target, because at least it's a salesperson. They don't have your address. Like, kind of it's safer. Not safe. Do I go looking for Pokemon at night? At nighttime, wee hours? No, I wouldn't even freaking go out at night, period. Like, let alone Pokemon. That's like say you go to the ATM machine at night. Is it safe? Maybe if your city is in the suburb, it's safer, then sure. And my safety threshold is pretty high, by the way. Like as in like it's non-existent. So just a story. I went to a Thai restaurant in New York. It's on I think it's slightly past the 8th Avenue or something. So it's kind of like in the not safe zone in the old days. In the old days, I'm not saying now, these days. And we went to a Thai restaurant. I go there all the time. I always get takeout there. Because it's pretty close to where I lived. So I went there all the time. So I went with my then boyfriend, now husband, to eat at that restaurant, and then we sit next to the window, right? Because we dine in, because instead of because it's one person you order takeout, two person you might as well just dine there kind of easily. At least that's for me, because then I don't have to do dishes for myself. Because he was visiting me. If anything, I would have to do the dishes, right? So anywho, And he sat down. He's like, "Can we go? Like, can we go?" And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "There's a bullet hole in the glasses." So as in someone shot there. I was like, so I live here, like not like in that restaurant, but like in that area. It's safe. Like I lived there for like 2 years by that point. It was like safe. And he's like, but there's literally a bullet hole right there. I was like, it's safe. Don't worry about it. Like there's no robbery, nothing. And he just like kind of like he's the I don't know his security it's past his security zone when you go to a restaurant with a bullet hole. I guess I'm not saying I don't care. It's just that the fact that I live there, I know there's not really like high like there are worse places than this restaurant. This restaurant is pretty safe. It's a freaking bullet hole in the glasses. So that would give you like how my security is like non-existent, like kind of in that sense. Because I guess most of you, if you see a bullet hole in a restaurant, you probably won't go to the restaurant. And I was like, it's just a bullet hole, and just keep going, kind of. So yeah, basically. So I don't even know if this hobby is safe anymore. Like seriously, not sure. I mean, the scalper in my area dies down a little. Well, I mean, they still gonna line up for every single freaking product release. They still lined up in GameStop too. I don't get it. But GameStop has raised the price so much. There's less of them. But then even I wouldn't buy from them unless I have the $5 coupon, as you guys are aware of. So I don't even know what to say anymore. Prices are ridiculously ridiculous. Security, safety is like non-existent. Do we really want to go that far? How far are you going to take it to keep in this hobby? Like how hardcore and loyal you have to be with this game in order to be stay in the game. Like is it worth it? Food for thoughts. Pretty sure I'm not going to argue with anyone. Well, I mean, like I told you, I think they were a quota of 25 that time, and I'm like 24, so I definitely should get it. And I didn't get that stupid ETB at that point. I didn't fight anyone. I didn't even argue. I didn't even freaking complain. Well, I'm complaining right now, but like I'm not gonna go to cashier and say, hey, even your receipt number didn't make sense. I'm like 24. Where's your 20? Where's your 25 product? Kind of like I can't even get it. And I lined up. I think that day I lined up for, let me think, 5 hours. Yeah, that day I lined up for 5 hours. I still didn't get that product. Was I mad? Yeah, of course I'm mad. I'm still mad. Was I mad enough to complain and show like emotionally in the queue and whatnot, and yelling at people like cutting the line and shenanigans like that? No, I valued my life more. So anyway, sucks for the hobby. Hope you guys enjoy my writing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All that tabbing, all that. I guess get your PO box, but then you can ship stuff to PO box in some places. So, don't know, man. Until next time, have a good one, guys. Bye.